So let us continue from 11th question. So consider the following statements and select the correct answer using the code given below. So flora refers to plants of a particular region or period listed by species. Okay. Most of the flora, obviously, it's the plants. Fauna means the animals, etc. Most of the Himalayan areas are covered by indigenous or endemic flora. So that is also true. Indigenous means native to the local. The Thar Desert of India contains exotic species or plant species that have come from outside. So Thar Desert, everybody is aware, Rajasthan region. It contains exotic species also that have come from outside. So all they are correct. So let us see what is Himalayan flora examples. Himalayan flora examples. So you can see oaks, laurels, maples, rhododendrons, alder, birch, etc. So basically coniferous, okay. So evergreen forest we have seen thick, okay, very thick green forest. So this is what you say. These are some endemic to Himalayas, different kinds of plants, etc. Okay, let's continue. So these are basically some of the you see the Himalayan slopes, etc., etc. Okay, rhododendrons, all these things, gather nutmeg. So it's a little bit different from the what you say rest of the India. Especially we've seen it's mountain type of forest, coniferous, etc. All those things. Next we have seen Thar desert. Thar desert, okay, exotic plants, exotic plants. Okay, so mostly it contains this cactus, acacia trees. Okay, acacia means it looks something like that, thorny, and these are all cactus, different types of. Just a minute. Okay, so let us continue. So these are desert, okay, desert vegetation, desert plants, different types of all these things. Camel is called ship of the desert, etc., etc. All that is fine. So um, Himalayan areas, indigenous or endemic flora, and Thar desert contains exotic species or plant species that have come from outside. Remember those points. So arrange these states in a descending order in respect of forest area. So I have always told you Madhya Pradesh is having the highest tribal population and highest forest cover when it comes to area. Okay, and when it comes to percentage of area, that means out of 100%, how much percentage is forest? Then in mainland India, Mizoram will come. Okay, Mizoram, keep that in mind. And in whole of India, including the UTs, Lakshadweep will come. So Lakshadweep has the highest percentage of forest cover. Okay, these are very important. Highest percentage, uh, highest percentage of forest cover. Okay, Madhya Pradesh will come. Lakshadweep, if you consider everything, okay, percentage, and mainland India without the UTs, Mizoram will come. Okay, Mizoram. If you are talking about states, Madhya Pradesh will come always 85%. Okay, largest in terms of percentage, Mizoram has 85%. And if you are talking about Lakshadweep, it is more than 90 to 99%. Like it's almost completely forest area. So always Madhya Pradesh comes first. So these two you can eliminate. Among this, see Jammu and Kashmir relatively less. Okay, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, and here Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra. So you can make out northeastern northeastern states usually have more forest cover than Maharashtra. So you can make out Madhya Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jammu and Kashmir. Fine. So let us go to next question. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer using the code. Reserve forests and under the direct supervision of the government. Obviously, that is why they are called as reserve forests. They are where outside population is not allowed. Public entry is not allowed for collecting timber and grazing cattle in the reserve forests, which is true. In national parks and wildlife sanctuary also, frequently the differences are asked. In a wildlife sanctuary, some commercial activities allowed, whereas in national park, commercial activities not at all allowed. And many of these differences are there. Just go through. In protected forests, local people are allowed to collect firewood and graze their cattle, which is, it has to be. Otherwise, where will the local people go? So the local tribals, they always have right to collect firewood and graze their cattle. In the unclassified forests, local people are allowed to cut trees and graze cattle. In unclassified, not reserve forest. In unclassified, you can cut trees and graze cattle also. Okay, remember those points. Very important. Reserve forests, classified, unclassified, national park, wildlife sanctuary. So they are all important. So which of the following statements is not correct? So tropical wet evergreen forests in India are confined to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in India. Okay, so we've seen already evergreen forests are majorly found in the northeastern region. Okay, we have seen in forests mostly they are found in, just a minute, forests, soils. Okay, major soils, and this is forests, right? So if you see the tropical wet evergreen, okay, tropical wet evergreen you can find in some parts of Kerala and in some parts of this northeastern region. Okay, very thick forests. Because wet means it is having very heavy rainfall, more than 250 centimeters. We have seen, and we have seen deciduous from 50 to 200. So 50 to 100 dry deciduous, from 100 to 200 wet deciduous, moist deciduous, tropical moist deciduous. And we have seen the type of trees also: mahogany, okay, ebony, rosewood, etc., etc. And we have seen um, other what you say tropical thorny vegetation in this desert area, desert vegetation. And in Andhra Pradesh we have seen mostly what you say tropical dry deciduous. There are parts where this part is deciduous, our coastal region, and this Telangana, Rayalaseema region and south coastal, you have subtropical dry deciduous, etc. Subtropical coniferous, and Himalayan is in the Himalayan region. We've seen cold desert and alpine and subalpine. Okay, alpine also, most of those birch, or the coniferous type of trees only, alpine forests. So the tropical wet evergreen forests in India are confined to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in India. So this is not correct, right? They are not confined to Andaman and Nicobar. They are found in parts of Kerala and Northeast also. Majorly they are in Andaman and Nicobar. So this is also not correct. The tropical semi-evergreen forests are found in lower slope of Western Himalayas. Tropical semi-evergreen. So where is tropical semi-evergreen? Here it is. It is there in this part, right? In the Eastern Ghats. It is prominently found in Eastern Ghats, and to an extent it would be there in Himalayas also, little bit here and there. But as you can see, majorly it is in this region. Tropical semi-evergreen is in the what do you say, the Malabar coast, Karnataka coast, etc. All these things. So the tropical semi-evergreen forests are found in lower slopes of Western Himalayas is also wrong. Sal and teak are the most significant species of the tropical moist deciduous forests. Okay, that I think that is correct. We will see what are deciduous forests. Remember, sal and teak. Tropical moist deciduous forests are commercially most exploited. Okay, we'll check these two statements: tropical moist and examples of tropical moist deciduous. Let us see. Tropical moist deciduous examples. Okay, so take, etc. So take is there means mostly sal will be there. Example of this thing you can see: take, sal, sesam, amla, kusum, mahua, sandalwood, etc. Okay, sandalwood is famous in Karnataka also, right? It's example of, okay, etc. etc. So that statement is right. And let us see, tropical moist deciduous is most exploited. Let us see. I think it is true because teak wood and sandalwood, all these things, tropical deciduous forests are India's most commercially exploited forest. Remember this, tropical deciduous forests, because they have hardwood trees such as sal, teak, okay, neem, shisham, etc., etc. So those are, as we can see, they are very good for business. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Sal and teak are the most significant species of tropical moist deciduous. That is correct, and they are most exploited. Okay, and tropical semi-evergreen forests are found in the, we have seen in the eastern Ghats. Sorry, Western Ghats. Sorry, Western Ghats, not Western Himalayas. Western Ghats, and tropical wet evergreen forests in India. Let us check that also. Tropical wet evergreen forests. Tropical wet evergreen forests occur in which states? So, as we have seen in the map, Karnataka, Kerala, etc., Western Ghats are the primary locations. So, that is wrong. Both 1 and 2 are wrong. Don't go with this answer. Both 1 and 2 are wrong. Anyway, so which of the following statement is not correct? Again, India has about 1.5% of the global forest area. I think we'll see. Okay. State of Jammu and Kashmir has the largest forest area in India. Obviously, it is wrong. We saw just now, it is Madhya Pradesh. State of Haryana has the lowest percentage of forest area in the states lying in the Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra plains. Maybe because Haryana is mostly urbanized also, low forest area. That is true. State of Madhya Pradesh has the largest area under bamboo. So let us check mostly, probably because it has high forest cover, highest bamboo, highest bamboo producing state in India. So, Madhya Pradesh, try to remember that. Bamboo is a very important crop. It is also called as green gold. So, it is very important. Okay, so Madhya Pradesh is the highest, followed by Maharashtra, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh. And Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh are for sugar. Okay, Uttar Pradesh is the number one in sugar, followed by Maharashtra. Sometimes it switches the position, but mostly Uttar Pradesh. And West Bengal means first thing that should come to your mind is anyone? West Bengal means which crop will come into the mind? Anyone? Any idea? Jute. Okay. Jute. West Bengal means if you should remember jute. Okay. Indian jute industry mainly depends on West Bengal. Okay. West Bengal is the highest producer of jute. So what else? India has about percentage of global forest area. Let us see. Uh, percent of global forest area in India. This is important. Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate released India's State of Forest Report 2021. That is very important. Our forest cover is 21.71 of the geographical area of the country. Okay, that is also very important figure. 21.71% is forest cover. It has to be around 33%. What's percentage of world's large forest is in India? So 2%. Okay, Indian forests account to 2% of the forests in the world. Okay, what percentage of forest in cover in India? 21.17. I mean 71. Remember that. That is very, very important. For Andhra Pradesh, it is 23, I think. What is the rank of India? Is 10th rank. And which is the highest? Which is the highest? I think Brazil will be there because of the Amazon forest. Okay, Amazon rainforest. So obviously Brazil will be there, South America. Fine. What is the percentage of forest in the world? 31%. Okay, Madhya Pradesh. So anyway, we have seen so many facts. Try to remember. Largest forest is what is Amazon, and so South America, Brazil, etc., etc. And India is about it's saying 2%, so it's fine. 1.5 or 2 is not a big deal. So all the three are correct, and this is wrong. State of Madhya Pradesh has the largest forest area in India. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer. Okay, teak is a moist deciduous tree, which is true. We have seen just now. Largest area under take is in the state of Assam. I think that is wrong. Assam is mostly famous for tea plantations. So largest take would, uh, Kerala. Okay, we've seen moist deciduous means mostly Karnataka, Kerala, Western Ghats. So obviously among that, Kerala is the largest producer of teak wood in India. Neelambur in Kerala is known for its superior quality. Okay, and the name is Tectona grandis. All that is fine. And Karnataka is highest producer of coffee and also ragi. Okay, remember coffee and ragi also. Ragi, ragi top producer is Karnataka we come. Okay, Karnataka, etc. etc. Chikmagalur is for famous coffee. This Chamarajanagar is famous for tea. Okay, Devangiri, etc. All of this. So this is fine. Is in the state of Kerala. Largest area under take is in Kerala. So let us look at this. Mangroves are known as green shield against erosion, sea earth, tsunami. It is fine. It is true. And mangroves are found in Sundarbans in West Bengal, and in Andhra Pradesh they are found in Koringa. Okay, Koringa, I think wildlife sanctuary. Okay, mangroves cover about 0.5% of the geographical area of the country. We'll look into that. The dominant trees in mangrove are Kandala, Sundari, which is considered as the correct answer. Okay, we'll look into that also. Government of India has identified 25 mangroves along the coast of India. So dominant mango trees in the mango mangrove dominant trees. Okay. Okay. So try to see Rhizophora, etc., etc. These are, I think, scientific names. But anyway, you know what mangroves are. These are in they grow in salty and harsh conditions. Okay, red mangrove, all this white mangrove, etc., etc., dominant trees, rhizophora, all these things. Basically, all that is fine. So now let us see what are Sundari trees. Okay, Sundari trees. Okay, these are Sundari trees. So they are also mangroves. Okay, you can see from the picture, you can say they live in salty, marshy conditions, and the branches will grow from the. You can see like this. It will come from the seed. So Sundari tree in Sundarban. So Sundari is also okay famous for mangroves. Sundari is also mangrove species, but maybe in India is not very prominent. I think so. Mangroves are known as that is fine. Mangroves geographical area. Let us see. Mangrove cover percentage in India. Percentage. Okay. 0.15% of the total geographical area. Mangrove cover in India is this much. Just for Andhra Pradesh. Let us see. Anything? Andhra Pradesh, Puducherry, mangrove cover, Karnataka 0.26, West Bengal, etc. etc. So 20%, something like that, right? 582. Mangrove forest accounting for around 9% anyway. Fine. No need to remember it. What did we say? 0.15, right? 0.15. Mangrove covers cover about 0.15%, but 0.15, zero point 0.5, basically, I think it's fine. And the dominant trees in mangroves are Kandala, Sundari. We saw Rhizophora, all those things, etc., especially in India. The government of India has identified 28 mangroves. India, let us see. Any such statement is there. According to Indian Forest State Report, this is very important report. Okay, mangrove cover in India is about 0.155%. Okay, how many mangroves are there in India? As per current data, is something like that, which is 0.15%. So as per the report, it is 0.15%. Sundarbans in West Bengal alone. And regarding that 28, there is no such thing mentioned anywhere. Okay, so see, this is wrong. Okay, 0.5% is wrong. B is wrong. It is 0.15%, and A is correct. Dominant trees in mangroves are, I think C is also correct because he did not mention about India or anything. So the dominant trees in mangroves are Kandala, Sundari. This is also correct. Whether it has identified 28 or not, we could not say. So A and C. So mostly D is there everywhere and B is wrong. So I would go with A, C, D. Okay, because we have eliminated B. Fine. So the Indian savanna areas are dominated by shrubs instead of grasses. Normally, savanna is grasses. Okay, we've already seen many pictures, right? Savannas are large grasslands. You find them mostly in African region. Indian savanna areas are found within or around the deciduous forests. So that is also true. The peninsular savannas are maintaining their resilience characteristics. We'll see that the Indian savanna has been transformed substantially by the anthropogenic factors. So let us see Indian savannas, where they are and what it is about. Indian savannas. So savannas are vast extent of grass-dominated landscape peppered with trees. So you can see images. These are savannas, large grasslands with here and there trees here and there. So these are like, see, in Africa it will be like this mostly large grasslands, but here you can see in India region there are more shrubs than grasslands. So that statement seems to be true. Okay, India savanna, etc., Serengeti, all those things. So let us look at what else we can find about savannas. Is there a savanna in India? The Terai Duar savanna. Remember, very important. The Terai Duar savanna is in the Himalayas and the continuation of Indo-Gangetic plain. That is one thing. Terai Duar savanna in Himalayas, at the base of the Himalayas. Remember that. Okay. In South America, it is called pampas. This is all very important. In South America, it is called pampas. In Africa, it is called savanna. In India, it is called grasslands or savannas. All that is fine. Which is the largest grassland in India? Banni grassland in Gujarat, Kutch district. Remember, Banni grassland in Gujarat's Kutch district is the largest grassland in India. So all that is fine. Now let us see what the question is about. Okay. So fine. Remember the statements. Peninsular means the Deccan and central and southern part of India are maintaining their resilience characteristics is wrong. So they're not maintaining their resilience. They're continuously evolving or changing. As you can see the fourth statement, they are transformed substantially by the anthropogenic factors. So try to remember the other things. Banni grassland in Gujarat, okay, and Terai Duar region in the base of Himalayas. And India, savannas are dominated by shrubs instead of grasses. Remember that also. And they are usually found in deciduous forest regions. So alluvial soil is 43%. Okay, we have seen multiple times, right? Where did we see the soils? Anyone remembers? Okay, soils. Alluvial soil is 43%, red soil 18, black soil 15, desert 4, laterite 3. Okay, at least remember that 43. So alluvial soil is 43%. Okay, next immediately comes black soil, which red soil, right? Red soil, which is 15%. So A2, okay, and B4, black is 15%. Red soil D1, 18%, and desert soil is 4.5%. Okay. Desert soil is 4.5, and before desert comes black soil, alluvial, red soil, black soil, desert soil, and laterite soil. Try to remember in that order. Mountain soils, red and black. Okay, that is also there. They are more actually. They are more than desert soil and laterite soil, but desert is 4%. Fine. So this is easy only. Try to remember alluvial 43 and black soil, red soil 18%, etc. In Andhra Pradesh, red soil itself is 65%. Andhra majorly consists of red soils. So correct answer, okay, saying ABC. So laterite soils develop mainly in highland areas of plateaus. Okay, laterite soils hardens rapidly and irreversibly on exposure to air. Laterite soils are poor in nitrogen, potassium, and organic matter. Okay, so uh, we had one soils somewhere. Okay, fine. So laterite are they are formed with bleaching, etc. We've seen, right? Laterite soil characteristics. Let us see. Rich in aluminum and iron. Remember that they are rich in aluminum, iron, wet and hot tropical areas. Okay, this is how laterite looks like. These are alluvial soils and these are laterite soils. Presence of iron oxides. So because of that, they are rusty. Long-lasting, intensive weathering of the parent rock. Okay, they are found by majorly by leaching. Is red or yellow in color. Rapid leaching caused by tropic heavy rainfall. Rich in silica and salts. Lime, phosphorus, potash are found in small amounts. Rich in aluminum and iron. Others are very low. What characterization basically is laterite good for cash crops? Okay, is laterite good for cash crops? Manured and irrigated, some laterites are suitable for growing plantation crops like tea, coffee, rubber, cinchona, coconut, arecanut, etc. Cinchona is very important for malaria. Okay, the bark of cinchona tree is used for treating malaria, rubber plantations, tea, coffee, etc. So basically, you can say Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc., etc. We've seen where are laterite soils. Laterite soils are mostly found in, okay, laterite soils is grey color one. So mostly found in this coastal region, Western Ghats, coastal region, Kerala, this thing, a bit of what you say, Madhya Pradesh, and North Andhra, somewhere here and there in North Andhra, this Orissa, etc., and minor in Northeast. So lateritic soils are which select the correct answer. So lateritic soils are not suitable for cash crops. Okay, fine. Because they are not directly suitable, we need to use manure and etc. Develop mainly in the highlands areas of plateaus, which is also fine. Lateritic soil hardens rapidly and irreversibly on exposure to. So we have seen that red thick color patch. They are poor in nitrogen. Yes, they are rich in aluminum and iron. Okay, they are rich in aluminum and iron. Because of the iron, there is that rusty red color. Poor in nitrogen, potassium, organic matter. So C is fine. Okay, and A is fine. So based on that, we can say A and C. This one fine. Which one of the following statements is not correct? In India, laterite soil cover about 3.7% of the country's area. So 3.7 is correct, right? We have seen 43. Okay, 3.7. 43, 18, 15, desert soil 4, laterite 3.7. That is correct. On the summits of Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. So we have seen they are mostly found in the Western Ghats. That is fine, and little bit of Eastern Ghats also. Laterite soils are well developed over Rajmahal Hills, Satpura, and Vindhyas. The Rajmahal, Satpuras, and Vindhyas. They are also here only, right? Rajmahal, Satpura, and Vindhya. Anywhere. See anywhere Rajmahal Hills are there. This is exclusively southern part of India. Okay. Okay, see, Satpura is here, Vindhya is here, and where is Rajmahal? Here, Rajmahal Hills. Okay, Rajmahal Hills is in West Bengal in this region, as you can see, West Bengal. Okay, Rajmahal Hills. Vindhya Satpura is here in Gujarat and Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, this area. Okay, so laterite is also well developed over Rajmahal, Satpura, and Vindhya, which is fine. Okay, we have seen the areas, and now you see the soils in that area. Laterite soils are there. see here. This picture is better. See, laterite soils are there, and even here some laterite soils are there. So okay, it is not completely wrong. Okay, laterite soils are not found in West Bengal. So let us see. It is saying Rajmahal Hills. So let us cross check. Rajmahal Hills are in Jharkhand. Okay, they are in the state of Jharkhand in northeast India near the border with Bangladesh. Fine. So Rajmahal Hills are in Jharkhand. Satpura Vindhyas are in this side, western side. So which one of the following is not correct? Lateritic soils are not found in West Bengal. So they are found in West Bengal also. Okay. Rajmahal Hills means Jharkhand and West Bengal also in that region. Lateritic soils are found. So remember all these points. They are found in Western Ghats and somewhere in Eastern Ghats also. They form 3.7%. They are found in West Bengal, Jharkhand, and Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, etc. etc. You have lateritic soils. And Gujarat is more famous for black soil. Okay. In Andhra also, Prakasam district is famous for black soil. So black soil we've seen it's very important. Black soil is locally called as regur. Yes, we have seen, or black cotton soil, which is true. They are called as tropical Chernozems. So Chernozem is basically soil in Ukraine, which is considered very highly fertile. Okay, so they are almost similar to those soils. Chernozems are in Ukraine, and because ours is in tropical region, they are called as tropical Chernozems. Okay, and the regur soil is essentially a mature soil, which is also true. It's a mature soil. It is very good for cultivation, high moisture retention capacity, etc., etc. And it is more clayey in nature. So we've seen that okay during the discussion, and it occurs where average rainfall is between 75 to 100. Okay, let us see. Black soil average rainfall. Okay, 50 to 80. According to soil occurs where the annual rainfall is between 50 to 80, and the number of rainy days, all that is fine. Rainfall is about 100 centimeters. So 50 to 80, and occurrence of the soil in the West Deccan where the rainfall is about 100 centimeters. Okay. Okay, all that is fine. So it occurs where the average annual rainfall is between 75 to 100. So I would say this is also correct. So it's very difficult to eliminate anything. More or less all are correct. Regular soil is a mature soil. Let's check that statement. Is regular or mature soil? It's the mature soil. Okay, it is best for cotton. Okay, so it has high moisture retaining capacity. So essentially, I would say more or less all the statements are true. But because the other statements are more true, if you have to pick, it is better to pick this. Okay, other statements are outright true. There is no confusion. But for the black soil, it's mentioned about 50 to 80, right? And some places in the Western Deccan, it is 100. So it is very difficult to eliminate anything. But relatively, that is the answer. Consider the following statements and select the correct answer using the code. Okay. So soil erosion is a gradual removal of topsoil layer, which is correct. Rill erosion is caused by winds, mainly in the desert areas. We will see. Gully erosion provides hideouts to criminals. This is true. Okay, gully erosions creates gullies, so it is very good for criminals. This is found exclusively in the Rajasthan Chambal region. Okay, gully region is very famous in Chambal region. It is famous, well known for Chambal gully erosion, dacoits, Chambal Valley gully erosion. Okay, gully erosion occurs in Chambal Basin where it is called ravines. Okay, and they are very famous for criminals. This is what it is called. It is very easy to hide. So that is gully erosion. Next, let us see what is rill erosion. Types of erosion. Rill, gully. So this is rill erosion. As you can see, occurs when runoff water forms small channels as it concentrates down a slope. So multiple channels are formed. Okay, deep cuts in the land, that is known as a rill erosion. Okay, Four main types of erosion are splash erosion, sheet erosion, rill erosion, gully. So we've already seen gully, we have seen rill. Splash erosion, sheet erosion. Sheet erosion is, as you can say, this is probably, no. Let us see that also. Sheet erosion. Okay, this is sheet erosion. Large patches are gone. Okay, rill, gully, etc., etc. So what is saying? Um, Rill erosion is caused by winds. No, it is caused by water. Okay, running water. So this is wrong. C is correct. A is correct. So this is correct. Which of the following is not correct? Okay. Water logging is caused by the defective drainage, which is true. Defective drainage causes water logging. Is found only in the more rainfall recording ill-drained areas. No, it is found everywhere, right? Water logging. Even in, for example, in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, there is very less rain, but even then you see water logging every now and then. Strip cultivation and contour farming are effective measures of soil conversion. Yes, it is true. Soil conservation, majorly afforestation, contour ploughing, contour bunding, crop rotation, strip cultivation, etc. In Madhya Pradesh, World Bank has given assistance for the reclamation of ravines. Maybe it has given, so you remember that point. Okay, second one is wrong. So let us complete this PDF before stopping. It's almost ending. So consider the following statements and select the correct answer using the code given below. Social forestry involves greater cooperation between forest department and general public, which is true. That is the definition of social forestry. Social forestry provides fuel, fodder, and timber to the rural folk, which is true. In the rural areas, social forestry is practiced in community land, which is also true. And social forestry was introduced under the Forest Policy of India, 1988. Let us see. Forest Policy of India is in Principal aim of National Forest Policy 1988 is to ensure environment stability, maintenance of ecological balance, etc., etc. Now, what's that? Social forestry. This is 1988. Try to remember Forest Policy of India 1988. Social forestry started in India. 1968. Since 1968, term social forestry has been introduced in the Commonwealth Forestry Conference, etc., etc. Fine. Okay. Anyway, definitely it is not 1988. Okay. So forest policy of India is 98 is true, but social forestry was there right from the before. So questions like this are very tough, obviously, because there is a tendency to keep A, B, and C, D because we don't know about this, but we are able to eliminate the other three. They are correct. So it's a very tough question. So when the paper is tough, you get questions like this. So consider the following statements and select the correct answer. Agroforestry is part of social forestry, which is true. In agroforestry, individuals grow trees with fodder and leguminous crops, which is also true. Okay, leguminous crops are groundnut, all those things. They are nitrogen fixing. So in agroforestry, trees are considered as crops. Yeah, that seems like a standard statement. Let us see. In agroforestry, in agroforestry, trees are what? Let us see examples of trees used in agroforestry. Okay, what is this? Wind, etc., etc. Fine, no problem. That seems like a true statement only. Trees are considered as crops. Plant community, which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by humans for a long time. This is termed as obviously natural vegetation and virgin vegetation. So remember that. Which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by humans for a long time. Okay, forest biome. Forest biome means basically all the living plants and animals in forest made up of trees and other woody plants. Okay, etc. etc. Let us see what is this vegetation. Okay, grown naturally without human help is called virgin vegetation. Okay, is also known as natural vegetation. So that is the definition. Okay, plant community which has grown naturally without human aid and has been left undisturbed by humans for a long time. It is termed as natural vegetation, also known as virgin vegetation. That is basically the definition. Forest biome is the sum of plants and animals in the forest. So which of the following is not a controlling factor in the diversity of flora and fauna? So relief land and soil, obviously if it is black soil, some type of plants will be there. Desert soil, different type will be there. Temperature and photo period also, based on the temperature, we have deciduous trees, evergreen trees, etc. Precipitation also, amount of rainfall, evergreen more than 250, deciduous 50 to 150, thorny less than 50, all that we have seen. Longitude, which of the following is not a controlling factor? So longitude also I would say to some extent does is longitude controlling factor of vegetation. Season, altitude, latitude are the factors that create differences in duration of etc. etc. For the controlling factors, okay, let us see. Controlling factors are natural vegetation, slope of the land, thickness of soil, moisture, temperature, etc. etc. Okay, temperature, moisture, thickness of soils. Okay, how does latitude affect? How does visual distribution, climate, soils, nature, etc. etc. So among the given, you can say longitude is relatively the least option. All others play an important role. Longitude, obviously, if you take 0 degrees and if you take 90 degrees, if you go to the poles, there is going to be a difference. But within this answer, longitude is the best one. It is not much of a controlling factor. Fine. Why are the southern slopes of region covered with thick vegetation as compared to northern slopes? Again, I mean, obviously, southern slopes have higher precipitation, and even in the northern slopes, whatever water is there, it all comes down and gets collected in the southern slopes of the Himalayan region. Okay, main reason is it has higher precipitation, not because of larger photo period or larger thicker soil or having fewer relief feature. Fewer relief feature means there will be less disturbance and water will flow more easily. So southern slopes have higher precipitation because of which they have thick vegetation compared to the northern slopes of the Himalayas. Remember that. So why are the western slopes of the Western Ghats covered with thick forest and not the eastern? So as we've seen many times, when the southwest monsoon comes, it picks up rain moisture from the Arabian Sea, and when it touches the western side of the Western Ghats, it causes orographic rainfall on the windward side. And once it crosses the mountain, there is no water left. So on the other side, eastern side, or the leeward side, okay, western side, leeward side, it causes no rainfall. Western slopes are on the windward side, okay, and receive heavy rainfall. And the eastern slopes are on the leeward side and receive less rainfall. Okay, that which faces the beach or the water side is called windward side. The other side which faces the land is called leeward side. So which type of forest is found in regions with less than 70? So greater than 250, all we've seen tropical evergreen. So 100, 150, 50, I mean more than that is deciduous. And thorny forest. Less than 70 means thorny and scrubs. Okay. Dry deciduous also is from 50 to 100, almost near to 100. So if it is less than 70, within the options, thorny and scrub is the best option. Which of the following is not a feature of the thorn forests and scrubs? So all others are features. See, Western Ghats means it has very thick evergreen forests. So it does not have any thorny or scrubs. Thorny or scrubs means where there is less rainfall. Okay. Plants have long roots penetrating deep into the soil in order to get moisture, obviously, because there is less water. The stems are succulent to conserve water. Okay. Leaves are mostly thick and small to minimize evaporation. So everything makes sense. They are features of thorn forests and scrubs. So spruce and cedar are examples of which type of forests? Okay. Spruce and cedar are examples of temperate forests. So we've seen evergreen forests already, examples, moist deciduous, thorny forests, all these things, examples we've seen. So remember, spruce and cedar are examples of temperate forests. Okay, Sariska is in Rajasthan. Everybody knows that. Periyar is in Kerala. Bandhavgarh is in Madhya Pradesh. Jim Corbett National Park is in Uttarakhand. So remember all these things, very, very important. There are PDFs, right? List of national parks, etc. So go through that and try to remember everything. Okay, Madhya Pradesh means you have I'm sorry, Pench National Park, Bandhavgarh. Okay, all these things. Sariska is Rajasthan. Fine. So this is the last one. Substantial parts of the tribal belts, especially in the northeastern and dash, have been deforested or degraded by shifting cultivation, also called as zoom. Okay, zoom or slash or burn are also called as podu. Okay, in different parts of India, different names. Anyway, central India, as we have seen, large forest area, lots of tribals. Okay, Madhya Pradesh, etc. So central India and northeast also we have most of the this zoom cultivation. Northeastern India. Remember that northeastern and central India they have shifting cultivation, also called as zoom, slash and burn, or podu. Okay, so that is natural end of natural vegetation.